I got started in land speed racing around 2005 with the Faulkner Livingston group. So in 2008, we were getting ready. We actually were all ready to go. And the night before I was leaving to come out here, the bike was stolen from our facility. We vowed to come back. Shortly after that, the other bike was recovered, and we decided to just repair what the thieves have done and made it better than it ever was. And we came back in 2009 and broke the record. So we were here in 2009 where we broke the record in the 650 APS-BF class. We went 206 miles an hour on a 184 record. We took a couple years off. A couple teams started getting close to us. So here we are in 2016 trying again. This year we decided to switch classes. We went into the APS-BF class. And then on the Harley Davidson, it just happened to fall into the modified pushrod blown fuel class. The difference between the two bikes is pretty much night and day. The Harley is, it's a heavy, much slower motorcycle, where the Honda being fully fared and the boost is pretty violent. Bike's going a lot faster. That bike's a handful for sure. My goal is to hit 220 miles an hour on the Honda. And on the Harley Davidson, I'm just hoping to just go out there and ride it. It makes good horsepower and it should be fun to ride. Things are always changing at Bonneville. We always said 200 was going to be easy and it wasn't. So we'll see when we get going. To set an official record out here at Bonneville, you have to go faster on your first pass than the existing record. Then we go into impound. They let us work on the bike for a couple hours. They check the bike over briefly. And then the next morning we're up first thing and we need to make our fastest speed during that same mile the next day. And then they take the average of the two and see what the record is. The Honda went 197 on the first pass. As far as the Harley goes, you can't ask for much more. 163 miles an hour in the first pass. Went straight, went fast. I held it wide open as long as I possibly could, and the bike ran great. We were here in impound with both bikes. People try for many years to get here in impound, and here we are with 2 runs and done. So it's a good thing, but the bike definitely has some issues. The biggest challenge for tuning out here at Bonneville is really air density. It can change up to 2,000 feet per day from the morning to afternoon. Luckily, we have a product called the Auto Tune that ties into the Power Commander, and it tunes in real time for me. So as I'm going down the course, it's making changes as I'm going and takes all the guesswork out of it for me. Honda went 206 on the second pass, 197 on the first pass, so that does get us the record for the APS-BF class. As far as the Harley goes, 163 miles an hour in the first pass, 171 in the second pass. That gets us a record, and granted it's an open record, but we still have it, and that's pretty fast for that bike. I think this year was the most emotional for me riding, just because of what was on the line and the goals that I set for myself. And then the first pass on the Honda, as sketchy as it was, my goal wasn't met, so I'm hoping to reach that goal someday. We can do more. If we get time in the wind tunnel and we figure some stuff out, we'll be back.